Hiya. Yeah, it's a definite. So it's always then it's hard. It's very disappointing. It's obviously not something that happened from today until tomorrow. It's weeks leading into this. Although we never gave up, we always kept fighting for every last bit of hope that we had. That isn't the case anymore, and we have to continue to use the games, as I said, before the Brighton game and also today, to use it to end the season the best way possible and take it into next season.
I know you said you'll be speaking into the future. Do you have any doubts into remaining next season? How much do you want to start building for that season?
No, I'm focused on, and I'm taking my responsibility to do the best things for this football club, taking it into the future next season. And performances like the Brighton and the Liverpool game are signs that players are willing to do that and develop and take it, finish the season the best way possible and take it into next season, because the new season will start and continue and in the Championship for this football club next season. So you have to take the responsibility, and that's what I'm doing for the next 5 weeks, and after that we have to see.
Ruud, over the season as a whole, where do you think it went wrong? Where do you think the team came up short?
I think over 32 games or 33 games, it's the level of the 3 promoted sides, and well, Leicester as a promoted side has been too big compared to the other 17 teams. It's clear that the difference in quality is there. 2 teams relegated already, and the other one 15 points behind with 5 games. So the gap is big for the promoted sides and the rest. I think that's the first conclusion and the most important one.
And in particular with Leicester, I mean, are there any factors that you feel with this club that, you know, beyond that issue with promoted clubs, that with Leicester in particular, where do you think you and this team came up short?
That is the same answer that I just gave you.
Ruud, when you first watched Leicester at Brentford, just after you had been appointed, has this turned out to be a tougher job than you thought it was that day?
I expected to get more points than I was able to get over the games that I was able to lead. I think there were some very good performances, and that's what we also said after the games in press conference: good performances, but no points. And of course, there were also performances where we didn't perform to our capabilities, and then you lose games in the first half, and there were also too many of them. So it was a mixture, and I expected to bring more points to the table for Leicester.
Would you change anything that you've done?
I've done everything in the interest of the club. So no, I wouldn't change, because it's my job with my staff to make decisions before and not after. And afterwards is always easy. You can always say this was good, this was not good. Yeah, I can evaluate it too. But the decisions are made with all the people within the club, made with one goal, is to win games, bring points on the table. So no, there are no regrets in that sense.
Now relegation's confirmed, have you got any plans now to sit down with the ownership of the club, discuss the future? Because a lot of work needs to be done now.
Yes, and performances like Brighton and Liverpool are helpful towards that process. So that's where I feel that the club has to use this time, because if not, you're going to waste it. We're going to be relegated. So yeah, what does it matter? No, it still matters. And that's what the players are showing, and I will keep doing that for the remainder of the season. And obviously, in a situation like this, you have to sit very carefully with the club to discuss the matters.
Any message for the supporters as well? There was a lot of protests again today. There was a plane that went over before the game.
I can only thank them for their support. They reacted really well on the performance of the players. Also the reaction after the game. That was nice to see. It has been different here as well, and it's also something that we're working on to improve.
Jordan.
Just looking back, how much of a blow was it from bringing players in January? Because obviously that did a big impact on your play.
Yeah, because you know that the gap is big with the promoted sides and the other 17 teams. So I felt it was important to strengthen the team, in certain positions. As you know, and I shared that with you, we had to adjust expectations in signing players. In the end, it's clear that it was necessary, but not possible.
Just to confirm, you've got a specific date when you're going to have these talks with the club about the future?
No, not yet. So I hope soon, of course. It's important. So I can only wait on that.
Harry Winks not in the squad today. Was he at the ground to watch the game? Do you know?
I haven't heard or seen it, so I wouldn't know. I have to check it.
Do you expect players who aren't in the squad to?
Players who play, all the Leicester City players are expected to be at our home games to support their team.
But you're not sure if Winks was.
I have to check.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.